What's up, guys? Mike Tanik here, and if you watched the last short video I released, you know that I lost the Communist States of America save game, which, I'm actually not that sad about because it was going painfully slow, just painfully slow. So, what we are doing today is we are going to play Hearts of Iron 4: The Great War. This is a mod created by this team here. Thank you to Wolferos for this awesome mod. Um, what we are going to do is we are going to start a new campaign here. Now, understand that this mod is still in beta, but it is fully playable and it is a lot of fun. Off camera, I played as the Germans. I did a playthrough with them, which was actually surprisingly difficult. There's, I mean, there's not a whole lot of changes to the core mechanics of the game, but just the units and the tech and the way things go, it is actually quite challenging. But I wanted to play with a greater challenge. So we are going to play as the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans start out, I noticed playing as the Germans, that they actually get into action fairly early on. First against the Italians, then against the Balkan League. And it just looks like it's difficult and fun all at the same time. So that is what we're going to do. Now, I think I just mentioned this, but this mod, it starts in 1910, but it goes all the way up through World War II, including a lot of the interwar techs and things of that nature. So, I mean, theoretically, you could play both World Wars I and II, if the AI cooperates and if, things end up relatively historically accurate as where they were at the end of World War I. So we are going to start at the very beginning, 1st of May, 1910. The Ottomans. The leader is Mehmed V, or V. He's authoritarian, just like the German Empire and just like Austria-Hungary, which is going to make us friends with them sooner rather than later. My goal early on is to join the Central Powers, but we will see how that goes. So we have these: support a revolt in Libya, and I believe that's against the French or maybe the Italians. Crush Arab revolts, Balkan League menace, which we are. Huge Balkan League menace, and I noticed that they fight them. So I believe the Balkan League right here, it's Bulgaria, Serbia, and is it Croatia? Those guys. And if I'm not mistaken, Greece even gets into the action. So we're kind of in a sandwich position here. So enough talking. Let's get this show on the road. And we're twitching. So my goal for this first episode is to first obviously get us stabilized and get us ready, or at least lay the foundations to fight a war. Now, I don't know why that's twitching. Maybe because I zoomed in. That's fine. Right, it's because I believe the Ottomans do not have a lot of infrastructure for all the territory that they own, both here in the Middle East and Greece and South Africa or North Africa. They really don't have a lot, I think. So let's get started with this. Ooh, only 3 tech research slots. I hope that there's a focus that gets us more. So let me kind of show you here what's different. As you can see, we have the text starting in 1900, then 1907. Right now, it's 1905, so these are kind of gimmies. They're not going to take too long. But you can go down to 1936, and this is where you start to see the regular vanilla text kick in. You can see the atomic research, radar, all this encryption stuff. Right here. So it's kind of awesome, and it goes through all of them, as you can see here in industry, all the way down to 1939. That's when you start to see all of the text that you would see in vanilla. So they did a great job as it stands right now in kind of making a whole brand new tech tree that blends in almost flawlessly with the new, with the vanilla text. So let's start with the basics. Obviously, basic hand tools, we're going to need that. What about infantry? You can see here again, starts way back in 1910. Doesn't look like we can do anything here. So let's get back to industry. Wow, human-powered transport. They didn't discover that till 1910. The wheelbarrow. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. It's good. Alright, what about engineering? What can we do? Mechanical computing in 1907. Who knew? Alright, let's do that. 1% increase. Not great. Okay, no template. Field artillery. Oh, why do they not need horse-drawn vehicles? What is going on with our units here? Let's look. Oh, they don't need horse-drawn? Okay, oh, that's because they don't have support units. If they have support units, then I believe, yeah, motorized. But, okay, so a lot of these require... That's why. So we'll change up our division templates soon. We're not going to mess with that just yet. But until we do, let's get this going. We're not going to need you, apparently. Because what I want to do first is actually get our... Wow, 3 of 8 factories. Good God. 8 factories. Support equipment. We don't need that? Are you sure? All right. So for now, let us do that and probably one more field artillery. And that's going to set us in the negatives on steel. That's fine. What else are we making that we don't need? We will need field artillery. Just you wait. Okay, free civilian factories. Oof. Man. Yeah, okay. So the Ottomans do have it kind of rough starting out. So I want to start by building up our production abilities. So Baghdad. Now I kind of want to put these more. No, not there. Here. And then one in Istanbul. I'm sorry. It'll always be Constantinople in my heart. Maybe I was born a crusader. Who knows? That actually doesn't make any sense. Okay, moving on. Free dockyards. What are we making? What do we have? Let's see in the tech tree. Like, what? Man. Naval. Pre-dreadnought. Oh, wow. 1900. Whew. Like cruisers. Submarines. And when is this? That's 1907. Oh, we could get a submarine. Alright, you know, let's research submarine instead. So we'll do... Wait, what? What? Just like that? What? How? Did that really work? Do I have it? What is going on here? Why is it... Oh! It's 1 day. Oops. Okay. Wolferos, we have a problem here. Is that for all of them? Oh, it is. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm not gonna... That's cheating. That's really cheating, and I won't do it. So... Oh, man. You know what I could do? Okay. Just to level the playing field a bit here, I'm only going to... I will get... Wow. This is not good. I'm only going to get things up to 1906. That's it. Oh, I could have so much fun with this. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Only up to 1906. Oh, wait, what is this? A coastal submarine. Why do I need coastal submarines? Production cost 290. I think they just cost less. Yeah, I don't want that. That's cool. That's a great option to have. Cruiser submarine. What is that? Max range. Oh, wow. 1,700 kilometers. How much does this have? 1,600. That is really cool. That is so awesome. Torpedo attack 20. Torpedo attack 20. That would be amazing. 529 days. No, thank you. That is really cool, though. So it's 1910. So I will wait. No. I will wait until the appropriate time. So once it hits like 1911, like late 1911, then I will come get these. If I have a free research slot pop up, I'm not just going to stop and do it because I've already cheated quite a bit here. I don't feel good about it, but it's kind of cool. I was just checking to see what we could build. Wow, this is... Okay. We'll go back to what we were doing. Free dockyards, yeah. I wanted to see what we have, actually. So, Navy, where are you? Not good. Okay. Torpedo boat. Okay, at least we do have some capital ships. Now, what do we want starting off? I would like some submarines. I'm kind of obsessed with submarines because of all the good they do. So, let's go ahead and build some submarine 2s. And we do have naval experience built in, actually. So, what do we want to do? Stealth. Always stealth. And we'll use that experience. It's going to kill its max speed, but that's fine. I'm obsessed with subs, and I'm also obsessed with them being invisible. So, alright, modify government. Do I want to? Do I want to change anything here? I might want to do free trade to start us off. Because we're going to need all that construction speed. We're going to need that research speed because we only have 3 research slots. And our infrastructure is garbage. We have no factories. So, what are we short on, though? Okay, just steel right now. What are we producing before I go bananas here? We have none of these. None. Huh. Alright, I might hold off on that until we get some of our infrastructure up. And in the meantime, I will get this guy to up our political power. That is a multiplier that we're going to get. So we have 290 per day coming in. Well, we'll have a 190 after we do our focus. So let's see where some of these go. I am looking, hopefully, to get a new research slot, but I don't think it's in this tree. At least Lebanon. No, thank you. It's all mine. Okay. We have the anti-Italian policy. All these. What about Ottoman military reforms? That would be nice. Naval gun efforts. This. Yeah. We're going to go down this tree for now. Because we need all the infrastructure and all these factories have to be done. And oh man, I can't do that until 1911, but that's okay. We will at least get this. Okay. No divisions in basic training. Well, we are going to fix that. So, let us add. We have 15 points. We're going to do 2 artillery. Maybe just 1 artillery for now. More infantry. And more infantry. And I'm trying to get our combat width up to 20 because even in this mod, the 20 width still applies as a good starter width, but we do not have that just yet. So we're going to wait. And we're also going to train, what are these guys? They are garbage. Absolute garbage. How about our cavalry? Okay, our cavalry is also garbage, but I believe we have a lot of them. So yeah, we're going to have to make some changes here. Huh. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. Do we have anyone? We have nobody guarding North Africa. That's got to change. So, let's do this. Let's do, how many are you? That's 13. 22. 23. 24. I want these guys up here. Just in case the Balkan Leagues start to get froggy on us. So we're going to make a new army. And you will be the Homeland North Army. Okay, let's train you. Oh god, we got a lot of those garbage units in here, so... Yeesh. Okay, that can wait before we transform them into something else. So, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna have General Mehmed Assad Pasha. Okay, so this, you guys are going to do. I hate that. Oh god, I hate that. No, you're not. Get rid of that. Okay, so you. A lot of times, what happens is, especially if you're not at war, you try to draw a front line, and you can only go on specific borders. For example, you can only put guys here to here rather than stretching the thing all the way around. So, what I'm going to do is this. We'll just have separate front lines. Yep, 11 divisions. You go there. And then we'll do... How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 6. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll put you here to connect that front line. Thank you. And who's left? We got you, and you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more to put on the border with Montenegro. And whoever's left, you can go right here. There. I hate that I had to do that. If you guys know a better way, just please let me know, because I'm struggling here. Alright. So who's left? We got you two. We got you and you. You and you. I think we're friends with these guys. We should be friends with Jabal Shamar. Let me see, actually. Okay, we're cool with them. We're cool with them, and I'll make sure that it stays that way. And even if they do turn hostile, I seriously doubt they're a threat because they have absolutely no resources. And they have no... They're landlocked. They have no ports to import, so... That kind of screws them in a big way. So let's do this and this. And I'll also take you. And we're going to make a new army. And you're going to be... I'm going to call you the Army of Tripoli. I spell. Alright. Let's see here. How is... Sorry, I get distracted easily. I wanted to see... America probably will not do much of anything for us. Yeah, we're on the negative with them. Okay, I had an idea, but that's not going to work. So, back to what we were doing. Army of Tripoli. You need a commander. So you will get Hassan Tassin Pasha. I wonder if Pasha is like a family name or if it's a title? I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do is a fallback line. Right by Tripoli. And you guys go there. Are you going? Okay. And who's left? Just these guys. Okay, you're going to be the Eastern Front Army. Let's see. It looks like the UK's there. We got Persia here, Russia here. I think Russia is probably the biggest threat. I could be wrong. But let's do... Yeah, I'm guessing Pasha is maybe a title like general because they can't all be related, right? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Go and stare at the Russians. That is now your job. And also train while you're at it. All of you need to be training. When everybody gets in a position, starts to get their experience up, I will put in a... Oh. You two. Well, one of you can go to the Army of Tripoli. And I'm going to need at least one unit in Constantinople. I learned my lesson the hard way in several playthroughs by not having a single unit in my capital, which is never a good idea. Okay, so let's train... Oops. Let's train 2 of you. And I want them spawning at a port just in case I need to send them. Actually, you're going to go here to Thessalonica. All right, who's left? Yeah, I know you're not assigned. You can go to the east front. I didn't name you. All right, east front. And that's where you go. Actually, you know what? You go to the Army of Tripoli as well. These guys will figure it out guarding here. So, really, there is no route to it. So, stop what you're doing. And, yeah, you go to a port and get the heck out of here. So, who's left? You? Piade Kirkuk. Alright, how about you also join the Army of Tripoli? In my playthrough with the Germans, I noticed that early on there's almost like a surprise attack at one of these ports where the Italians just flooded in and they wiped the Ottomans out and they took it. And after that, they kind of signed a white peace. And I'm trying to avoid having that happen. Well, I mean, really, there's no... I mean, look, there's no resources here. I got the resource map mode on. There is nothing here. Strategically, it's in a bad place. It is useless, but it is my territory, and I'm keeping it. You know? I mean, it would be absolutely no loss whatsoever, except for maybe, like, some manpower, if I let them, the Italians, take it. So I am not going to do that. So let's get this going. All right, what are we building? Okay, yeah, we are way short on steel, so I know we're kind of low, but we are going to have to sacrifice a factory because I can't afford to not have these things being built. Now, I would like actually to trade with Russia, since that way we don't have to use any convoys, and yes, they will trade with us. Excellent. The death of Edward VII. Edward VII's life and namesake era have drawn to a close. Though in a state of grief, the new King George has received his coronation. Time will tell if he can solve the turbulent situation in Britain that he has inherited. So sad. I am so terribly sad. Okay, yeah, we're getting 190 political power a day. So, let's have a look at this navy of ours. And I'm not seeing the icons, which is great. Okay, so let's get them an admiral. Fleet name not set. Okay. Let's call you Hunter Pack 1. I did want to call you Mumpfler Piplin in honor of our last playthrough, but I will not do that to you. But you are going to train. I want to get all this 0 experience. That's actually, when they're fresh like that, that is a devastating debuff. I know 10% doesn't seem like a whole lot, but in combat it is. So I'm going to enable automatic split off. So if one of the ships gets really damaged, it will go off by itself and repair, if you didn't know that. Rather than the entire fleet coming back to port. That way the rest of them are training while 1 or 2 are like repairing, and it makes training just go by much faster. Air Force, what do we got? Wow. We got no Air Force. We have no Air Force? What's going on here? Wow. Yeah, guys, we really have nothing at all. Ooh, that's bad. That is bad. And our oil is draining. What are we using? 633 a day. Okay. We'll be fine. At least until those guys get trained. Uh-oh. The Albanian Revolt. A new Albanian uprising begin in Kosovo and in the northern mountains. Ottoman government declared martial law and sent a military expedition. I did? The Balkans are a powder keg. Alright, what's going on here, guys? Who's... Albania should be around here. My... Oh, Okay. I see no revolt. Huh. I wonder if that's a bug? Yeah, I mean, it must be a bug. I mean, there's no revolt, but just in case, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you... Yeah, I attempt to lower resistance. There. Minimum divisions 3. Oh, right. I forgot. And the rest of you come. Alright, let me fix this. That's good. Here. No, I don't. Stop. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot that you gotta... Oh, Jesus. But okay. Whatever. It's a revolt. I will send everyone. And they're gonna see what for. What revolt? Resistance. Yeah, there's no resistance even. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Yeah, I need the entire army. I'm just gonna split this army up, and I'll just send a few to occupy, because I don't see anything there happening. And it could be a bug, but also I don't want to ignore it, and then all of a sudden, you know, we get a message saying, hey, you just lost Albania because you weren't paying attention to it. So, it says we need 3 divisions, so we're going to start a new army. And you are going to be... Albania Revolt. Revat. Also, that's French for revolt, in case you didn't know. Okay, so you guys are going to occupy Tirana. There you go. Minimum divisions 3. Okay, and the rest of yous. The rest of yous. Alright, you guys are gonna go over here. I guess we have some time before these guys go crazy, but I just want to let them know who's boss. So that's what we're gonna do. And they'll reorganize that front. Okay, is everyone training? You guys are training slowly. South Africa's... Oh, okay. Never mind. Oopsie. Alright. Tufekalaye. Why do you train... Oh, yeah, because it's only like 2 battalions, actually. Which is problematic, because I'm going to have to start changing those guys over to regular infantry. Especially my... No, not East Front. Army of Tripoli. Do you have any... Yeah. See, that's going to screw up the training. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take these garbage units, and we are going to hit the switch button and change them to Piade Tumini, also known as probably an infantry division. I don't speak Turkish, but... Okay, yeah, and that's going to set them way back and probably put our production on its behind. It already kind of was. God, I really need... Oh, we lost 20 equipment yesterday. That's from all the training. Oh, God. Okay, you guys have to train too. It's unfortunate, but... Okay, so yeah, we're also going to switch you over. Uh-oh. The Albanians refused to submit to the Turks. A new Albanian uprising began in Kosovo and northern mountains. Ottoman government... Okay, yeah, we just did this. So it's kind of bugged. Ah, here we go. Okay, it's shaded. Now it says border conflict. Oh, I've never actually seen this. Their military strength is 0. Military strength in our favor is 100%. Well, yeah. Okay, so we're just going to occupy that, I guess, and hope that we win. Although there's no fighting to win. Okay, that's fine. All right, anyway. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this all at once, because it's... Ah, jeez. Yeah, that's also going to take their experience back down, which is fine. because all this training is really costing us, like, big time, as far as equipment goes. Because, I mean, if you look at this, we're barely keeping up. Come on. Come on, give me that stat, please. Okay, it's not giving me the stat. But we are losing, like, 20 equipment a day while producing 30, so we're only gaining 10 each day, which is problematic. You know what? Here, I'm gonna stop training you guys. East Front, you can also stop training. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do training in phases. Simply for the fact that we're losing way too much equipment every day. So let's see what we get. 53, 16. Alright, it says we're producing 31 a day. Okay. So yeah, now we're making a dent in it. And I don't believe there is an immediate threat that we would have to, like, oh my god, I'm gonna, you know, we have to, like, have everybody tip-top right now, but okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you and you. How many is that? One select. Oops. You two and you are going to defend Benghazi. Okay, we'll do that. And then, let's see. We don't need all these guys guarding Tripoli. In fact, I'm pretty sure the, oops. Is that everyone? I just select everyone. Okay, now, there's one unit here. I'm pretty sure when the Italians invade, they invade Tobruk. Pardon me, as they did historically, I believe. So, we will assign these 6 units to there. And have them get moving. And let's go ahead and actually delete this order. Okay, and who's left? Who's not moving? You two. Okay, good. You two don't need an order, just guard Tripoli. Now, as a matter of fact, you know what? You come over here too. Tripoli only needs one guy, and as far as I'm concerned, when that unit's dug in, it's in hills and it's urban, and we're gonna have a lot of artillery soon. I hope. Okay, here we go. Basic hand tools, excellent. Industry, yes, please. Factory output, plus 10. That's what we need right now, because we... God, the Ottomans are terrible. Why are they so terrible? Okay, we got 2 submarines too, and I'm going to keep them separate because they're going to be convoy raiders. Infrastructure efforts. Alright, let's keep going on this, can we? Oh god, I have to wait till 1st of January 1911. Don't want to do Navy stuff necessarily yet. What can we do on the artillery front? Can we do anything? We can. Field artillery upgrade. So let's do that. Let's get that focus. Artillery effort. It'll give us a bit of army experience as well, which we need. And I'll show you why. I'm going to get rid of this unit template here. I will probably keep the cavalry if, and only if, we can kind of buff these guys up. 2 battalions of cavalry is not going to cut it. You need at least 6. And I'm also going to probably give them a support company of artillery just to help with their breakthrough. Now, if it's a support unit, it will not slow their max speed down. I believe. I think I'm right on that. They move 6 kilometers an hour. If you add artillery, I believe it goes the same speed if it's a support company. If it's a regular battalion, then yes, it will slow you down, and basically you lose all the advantages of cavalry, which is speed. So let's get him here, actually in the hills next to next to Tripoli. And there we go. Mechanical computing, research speed. And human power transport, which they just discovered in the early 1900s. I'm sure. Well, they're trying. Oil production and resource gain efficiency. Okay, it's one and the same. So, actually, let's do this one. It's shorter and we get more resource gain out of it. All right, let's see. Engineering radio. We could do radio. Early tank project. Research speed, another 1%. I like. Do we need any of this right now? I don't want to do the artillery yet because we are going to get that bonus from our national focus. And again, is there anything over here? I do not believe so. Okay, armor. Ooh. Should I do that now? I really need to focus on the basics. All right, guys, focus on the basics. We want to go down here because we are going to need oil. And a lot of it because, look at this already. We're using 773 a day. We're only gaining 576. So that has got to change. That's got to change. All right. What can we do? Okay, it's another 150. So what I want to do is get a guy who gives us army experience. How can I do that? Do we have any guy? Division attrition, entrenchment speed. No, we don't have that guy. Tank designer. What about this guy? Motorized equipment. Let's see. Electronics concern, industrial concern, military theorist. Army experience, yes please, because we have a lot of reorganization to do. And with the way this construction is going, I seriously might actually consider going with free trade. Well, in the short term, yes, we will have to trade away factories for resources. In the long term, we will be able to build a lot faster. In fact, I think a whole 10% faster. Free trade, construction speed. Yeah, a whole 10% faster, which adds up a lot. Okay, so how are we doing over here? I'm guessing that this Albanian revolt just hasn't been completed yet by the mod developers, which is fine. But if something goes froggy, I still want to have guys there. And I suppose they could have a commander as well. Okay. Got that. How is training going with our Navy? Good, good, good. You guys are almost up to the experience level, which can't come soon enough because our oil is draining. So, I think we need to start to get in good with the Central Powers. We're positive with them, but I want to improve relations. Because I fully plan on joining the Central Powers. Especially since we're probably going to be at war with Italy. That is going to come in handy. So, yeah, that's charging us 0.2. And do I want to do this as well? Actually, let's get in friendly with some of our neighbors. I want to be friendly with Persia, soon to be Iran, because of the fact that we share such a large border with them. That is a lot to cover. And that's where some of our precious few resources are held, our oil out of Iraq. I believe that is our only oil. So if we lose that, we're screwed. So it is in our best interest to be friendly and happy with these guys. And it does help that they're also authoritarian. Which I wish we could get them into the Central Powers as well. They might join. Considering that, you know, they share a border with Russia as well. A big border. And there's actually a good chance that there could be conflict there. Because look at this. They have oil everywhere. Now, of course, Russia has oil in the Caucasus mostly. And of course all around too. But Uh, they're greedy and hungry, and historically they just try to gobble up everything. So I'm gonna stop. You get in there. You get in there and train. All right, you guys are almost done. Almost done, which is good because I need to stop eating up that fuel. Okay, so this was kind of my goal for the at least for the first episode, is get things organized. I have my armies organized. In fact, let me go ahead and put them in an army group. So start with you, new army group. Who do we got for field marshal? Anyone good? Mustafa Kemal Pasha. He's a fast planner. Defensive doctrine. Ooh, max entrenchment plus 30. That is huge. Okay. Yeah, everybody get in there. Okay, we'll set you in the army group, and you in the army group, and you in the army group. Oh, but I don't want all of you to... Oh, yes, I do. Alright, you're going to switch. I know you're done training, but you need to switch. And you need to switch. You know what? Just all these guys. I'm going to do it early. They are garbage. And I am going to modify the cavalry divisions. Most of them I will keep. I'm not going to build any new cavalry divisions. Just for the fact that this is the war that cavalry became obsolete. They might be effective early on for maneuver, but they will be replaced by motorized troops. And that's going to be a whole different division design that I'm going to create from the ground up. So I'm going to keep the cavalry, most of them, without switching them over. But I am definitely going to beef them up as soon as we get some decent experience. So... who else? Does anybody else have those garbage? It's not even a division. It's like really a regiment for going by that. So, yeah, I mean, this is... oof. That number just keeps climbing, but you know what? This is the best we can do right now. We aren't at war yet. So, yes, we can finally get rid of that. Yeah, and when we do get these guys, I think I'm going to get them up to 20 combat width, but I'm not going to give them artillery. Mobile battalions. Yeah, because we don't have mobile artillery, so that would slow them down. So it's going to be a bunch of cavalry. Kingdom of Montenegro is proclaimed. Prince Nicholas of Montenegro proclaimed the Kingdom of Montenegro in Cetinje on 28 August 1910, elevating the country from the rank of principality. Since 1860, the prince had ruled the country and had initiated several modernizing reforms. He is now a king. Long may he live. Yeah, we'll see about that, king. I'm going to take all your stuff. I'm going to get your goodies. I bet you got goodies in here. Montenegro. I see a factory right there and a port. I'm taking it. Not right now, though. You don't have to worry. Okay. Anyway, let's see. As soon as these guys get trained up. All right. Good. Stop training. Go back home. Our oil is in trouble. Okay. And this is going to be... I'm going to name it like it's German. So it's going to be Wolfpack. Wow. Reverse caps. I love it. So it's going to be... Wolfpack Alpha. I'm not going to call it Wolfpack 1 because that's boring. So here, do this. Arif Pasha. Wow, we only have 2 admirals. We're going to have to buy more with the points, which is fine. So, here's our situation. We are surrounded. We are organized. Our divisions are in bad shape. They are untrained, under-equipped, undermanned, but that is all going to change. We accomplished what we set out to do in this episode. We got organized, we got things building, and we, my friends, are probably going to become free trade in the next episode, and probably going to get slapped by the Italians. So, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like and consider subscribing because there are a lot more episodes coming out. This one I am going to play through till the bitter end, no matter what that end may be. Catch you guys later. Bye bye.